Well, I think we're ready to go back to jamming. So, should I grab... Yeah, maybe not. We can bring the camera. There we go. So here's another jam for Redot again. Should I fetch it? Let's see. Jams, spring jam. So we're gonna actually see how many days we have. We have 13 days to go and finish this. Considering I already started a little bit, yeah, that's fine. Let's see. I need to bring you up to date about what's going on here. I didn't do like last time a kind of drawing board with the concept of what the game's gonna be and everything. I don't even think I have drawing board apps anymore. Nope. I don't even have whiteboard. Actually, I do. I could use this eventually. Yeah. Oh, it kept track of everything from the previous. Computer boot. Interesting. Actually, I just want an empty. So yeah, eventually I will go back. But the point is the chat fine? So make sure I don't miss it. Yeah, it seems fine. So yeah, just like the previous jam, it's gonna be a card game. Because I felt inspired to do a card game again. Except this time we're gonna be looking at the equipment system, which I talked about in the previous jam, sort of. If you actually are curious about this, like there's a full brainstorming about this equipment system in the card game. The idea is that your gear is defining what kind of cards are in your deck. Oh, here's Redot. It was quick. Very quick. So this equipment system for the card in the deck, I quite want to bring it into this jam because basically the theme is not meant to last. Which got me to think about, what if your equipment has durability and then it breaks? But what if your cards are actually damaging the durability of your item and then they break, so you lose the cards and have to use different items? That's what we're going with for this 2-week dev period. Stretching. By the way, I got a point that you use the wrong color on your emoji. it's not accurate. So anyway, I did the beginning kind of play testing with Redot and seeing what I could do with this equipment thing. So far so good, right? Like you can see the cards in the deck. But now I kind of have to think about the biggest part of the game, which is the state machines. And we all love the state machines very much. It's very fun to do. So we're gonna open Visual Studio, find solution, and we're ready to go. Why is this thing always happening? Okay. I'm not sure in what order I'm going to work with this. Because I have a lot of things to do. Like I'm gonna do a state machines. And I have like two big parts. Like I have the main state machine I want to do, and I have the combat state machine. So on this one, I think a starting state would be nice. Or start or something like this. Then we're gonna have main menu. And obviously we're gonna have something like the overworld situation between fights and adventures, and then eventually we would have like adventure and combat, something like this. And in the same way, combat state machine, we'll have like the combat in, let's say in it. I'm not gonna repeat combat every other task. And we have the player turn initialization, player turn init. And then we have a player turn. And enemy's turn. Oh. Enemy turns? I'm not sure about this. Let's make it one turn. And eventually we're gonna have the combat result. Like this could be a secondary stage. And I want to try something which I never tried so far, which is having different state machines kind of connected to one another, so that you have one which is controlling the others, and the other state machines are reacting to the major gear moving around. So let's actually put a timer on. And we can go. We don't need a game running. Oh, that's a little bit tedious. Alright. So maybe I need to create a new service for this. The service locator is a new pattern I'm using now. Something I took from a Unity video. I could call this main state machine. Yup. Now the question is, do I remember how to do a state machine? That's the real thing. I need a state enum somewhere. Do I actually create? I'm not sure. I could like make a folder maybe. You go here. Yeah. No. Okay. Enum. So main state enum maybe? Actually, right. Enum fully? Yeah, I guess so. I gotta check something. Let's get word reference. What is? No. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna make it just. What did we say? Otherworld, adventure, combat. And that's considering we could have different combats in one adventure. Yup. The states. Wait a second. Something's wrong. Because I think I have to make a class for the state. Like, something like that sounds terrible. Like main state. Okay, I'm gonna name this state, but I'm gonna use a namespace. Do I have to say it's an abstract? I'm not sure. Maybe I do. Looks like it. I think I gotta make this an abstract. Well, now the thing is, what about process? So I don't have process. I don't know if this is a problem. And if it is, I will probably have to bind a node to it. This sounds yucky. Okay, we're gonna ignore it so far. And at the moment, yeah. So I have a public state. Let's see. Now change state. I'm questioning whether I want to delegate this to the state itself. It's probably a good idea to do so. So that I can control what state is allowing to go where. I'm trying to think about how I'm supposed to use an enum to list the states available. But I'm thinking maybe not. Maybe there's another way to see what state we're in. And we do create a state like this. Well, actually, could we just give it the type of state we want to create? Like, I think I did that in the past. Service locator. Now like this. We register. Where T is a class. If I do something like this, where T is a state, yes, that sounds good. And here, just want to test something. Does that work? It doesn't have a new constraint. Well, screw you. Do I actually ask? I'm gonna ask a pilot because I actually never used it. Oh, okay. How does that work? Thank you very much. Only when T is known to have a public parameterless constructor, but your code is missing the constraint that guarantees it. T must inherit from state. Need a new T, catch where T state, comma new. Well, let me show you. So this is where we do that. Yes, but I'm not. I don't even know how this is ensuring that T can be instantiated. But Sure. Huh. Like, seriously? You have to tell me. New generic constraint does not add a constructor to state. Allow types to already have a public parameter constructor. Oh. Well, that's a problem then. Because we don't have parameterless constructor. I think I just have to say like new with the parameter factory. Yeah. It seems annoying. Yeah, but no. Ah. Using the activator to create an instance? It seems like a lot of annoying stuff for something like, yeah. So we're gonna ignore this completely and say that we want to stay. But then, as I said, it would be probably nice to have something like change states and here that's parameter. So this way, you can decide what you do. Seems fine. Now we do need some events. I think I'm gonna have to try before. If I throw an action state, I guess, and say enter state. I'm trying to think about how I'm going to stitch the second state machine to the first one. I could just say change states. And this way, the second guy, it knows what it has to do. Right, exit state. Enter state. Now the question is, can I actually send something different? I could just send the state in it and allow the receiver to check its type. This could work. I hope so. Maybe it's gonna be easier if I try creating some states so that I see how it. Just launch. This is probably gonna be used. Actually, we need name. You okay with that? Just need a method. Yep. And I need to override. There we go. And change state. Yep. It is indeed not implemented. Okay, let's see. We get the mainstay machine. We go to its constructor. And we initialize this. So starting state is just launched, but it requires a context. So we need the main state machine in there, I think. So I do public states and naming this context. An abstract constructor, that's interesting. Yup. Why so? Oh. The contact. And of course, context. Now, yeah. Do I have to mimic the context thing? I don't think so. What if I don't? Interesting. So I do have to write it again. There's no argument given that corresponds to the required parameter context of. Ah. Does it? It's a main state machine. Use primary constructor? Like I just done? Okay, that's confusing. I'm gonna go see what I did in the previous job. I'm slightly confused here. Actually, I do. Studio. Yeah, but I think you're not here anymore. Actually, you are. Let's see. Oh, oh, there we go. So we have an abstract state. Yeah. So okay, so it's public, maybe for reason. Whoa, 40 references. Yeah, that makes sense. And right here. Oh, I think that's. I think I got it. Well, let's click. You can go now. You're not an idiot. That seems fair. Yup. Now. And I'm currently thinking about a change state condition. Like we can allow what state it can go to. Something like if state get type. Is that it? And here I need another one. Alright. Timer is saying pose. Honestly, I didn't anticipate so much complications. My brain's... Okay, let's take a look at the tasks. Mainstay machine, yup. It's gonna be... I don't think I can take anything too far. uh, we're gonna make some kind of here. Let's try the progress we're doing here. So, creating the app store. Can you see what I did? Sure. So far I have the equipment system working. And of course, I actually have an error here because I didn't finish this line. Rest should be fine. Oh, come on. Why now? No argument given, context just launched. Oh, I think I know where. So what I have basically is an equipment system where you have like different items, and each item has a set of cards which are added to your deck. So for example, here you have the Brain Wipe, and the book has the Magic Missiles instead of Bludgeon. Yeah. This is what I worked on, and now I actually have to work on the different mainstay machines for the game, including the mainstay machine, main game, and combat. So what about you? Are you actually participating in this jam? Like, are you making a game for this jam, or are you here for other reasons? Like passing by. Because that's a game for a game jam, if you didn't know. Oh, okay, that's... You making games, or... Well, here's the jam. Somewhere here. That's the jam. Actually, I could hit the link. That would help. There we go. That's the jam. Wait, I don't have the chat anymore. Oh, do you have a DM? DB code. Okay, good. Yes, I'm French, of course. Because eventually you got the stream link from Discord. That's a possibility. And here we're making... You have a nice accent. Yeah. I had the opportunity to start learning very young. Yeah. Basically, yeah, we're making a video game in 15 days. And we're supposed to do something about this theme, not meant to last. Which is why I'm going for the durability game. So the entire point of this game is that you will get items which will define what cards you have in your deck, and items will have durability, and when they break, you lose the card. So you're French too. Yeah, maybe you got the stream from 42. That's a strong possibility. Since I've been on this Discord. And the timer is calling me back in. So here, you go. Well, have a nice evening and see you later eventually. Thanks for passing by. I always appreciate it. So I had a question. When did I start learning C#? C#, that's a bit of an odd thing. I did give it a go a little bit when I tried to learn Unity a few years ago, like around 2022, I guess. But I didn't really stick to it, and I started... I actually can give you a quite accurate date for this, because I do have the dates here. Yeah, around, let's say... Actually, around 1 year ago. I'm trying to learn Rust right now. I did try this. It's a little bit brutal, somehow. And for practical reasons, I'm going to keep that for later. A little bit later. But yeah, it's been fun exploring the beginning of it, but yeah. Once you start dabbling with multi-threading and everything, it's another thing. I mean, multi-threading in general is pretty mean. Join the Discord? Well, I see you there then. Eventually you can share Rust thing. Like I'd be curious to go back into it, I think. You are a red teamer? I'm trying to think, but I'm not sure I know what that means. Red. I can search, I guess. If I don't forget. Like, is this vertical bar? Like this, and not an eye? Yeah, right, these are bars. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, actually, no. Not coming from 42. Would have guessed so, but... So, where was I? I need to implement everything. So, public, main, exactly. Thank you, Visual Studio. I'm gonna miss these IDs when I'm gonna be using Veeam. Do you play video games? I do. I do. Right now is a little bit of a dry era, but not really inspired by much. I've been playing a little bit of Graveyard Keeper because it's free on Steam. And I'm oscillating between Dofus and Passive Exile for the permadeath thing. Yeah, you need to go. Don't be late for whatever. Exit state. So the point is, now I should be able to reference this here. I don't really like this syntax because I just don't like it. Because I can put many types in there. Like I am limited to a terrible. Could I use a kind of list or something? Now I do have to use a list. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like. Okay, let's think a second. I think there's a way to use a switch statement this way. Like use a switch statement and yes. I think that's it. That's probably what I'm looking for. Let's try it out. So I go back in state. Okay. And I'm trying to think about a different method which would handle the state change. But in a better way. Like. Oh wait, if I do this, it has to be virtual. Oh. Right, because I can't define functions in abstract. You. Oh. It's not valid? Okay, so maybe it's for the method. Why can't virtual? Okay, now I'm confused again. Let's go back. Okay, John. Oh, can you go? Abstract. Huh. Oh, maybe because a virtual can be private? But actually, I don't want to override it. Wait, I think I don't need to do what I'm doing. What if I do a private void? Handle... Oh, process... Or I name this change. No. We're gonna use exit state. We're gonna change context.state. State. No. The property main state machine can be used. Oh, because it's an. Yeah, for that reason, state machines. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna make it private then. Hey, come on. Okay, good. Okay, I think we got it. So now, we're gonna make a switch on state. We're gonna find a case. Type menu. Define. Can implicitly convert system type to main. Well, it worked like just. Oh. Okay. The constant value of type expected. That's not one. Huh. Oh, wait, did I? That's good. And what? Why is it wrong, man? Okay, I'm gonna use my trump card again. Okay, here I'm trying to switch on the. Running into classic C# limitation. Oh no! Can I just switch directly and type like that? This does not work because case type of pneumonia is not a valid constant pattern. But the good news is there's a better way to do this. Is that so? Ah, indeed there is. It's actually much better. We're gonna remove that. So we just use state, and we have the case thing. Well, actually, I don't really. What if I create a new one? Like, case just launch? That works, right? And I can. I don't want to do that. Okay, so case it's default. No break, and we actually throw an exception. We want to throw a new exception. Sign Um, Actually, I can't type it. It's just launched. State cannot. Optimization. State get type dot. That seems fine. And the brakes useless. Oh, that was complicated. Okay. I'm having a lag spike right now. Feeling super tired. But yeah, basically what we want here is to handle. Oh, we can't. Yes, I can't access it. Oh, actually, I don't want. What if I say protect? Can you do that? Okay, that sounds fine. So, yeah. Okay. Timer is a little bit out of sync with my brain right now. So maybe I will. Maybe I'm gonna skip to a pause because right now I'm a good spot. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we didn't do much. Didn't do, but we have the base work to make the state machine work. We have the foundation, and I'm gonna remove this now. Like this main state doesn't. Yes. So I could just create the files. I actually push for a break and go back to work like at the second. Like, come on. Check. Where are we going? How about just something different? Let's do that. Why am I failing to... Oh, it's right. Okay. And let's go for this one. Please. Oh, loud. Is it? No, it's fine. Okay. Stretching. Stretching's important. I think I'm gonna completely change the way I save the game as well. Like, I'm gonna have to figure out something. Could be adjacent, like I don't really care if it's safe or not. I should, for real, make a video on how to make a JSON zip file C#, the way I've been using all the time, so that I can go back to watch it. That would be nice. Okay. Okay. I think I'm good. I'm gonna create all the state files, and then I'm gonna make the basic one to work. So we have overworld, then we have adventure. I think my scope is getting out of hand. Like, really. I guess. Yeah, setup is a little bit. Yeah, maybe a little bit better. Well, now I'm blinding. Anyway, in public class. Can you implement everything? Like push? I know. So overworld can switch to, let's see, we can make it again state, and we can make a case mainline. And a case adventure. You don't know adventure. Gonna default, we're gonna here overworld to like they get like it's gonna be better later when I am yep. Okay, so we have the overworld done. And since we're never gonna go to adventure, it's fine if it doesn't. Main menu. You need some. Interesting, I did overworld. Same thing, switch. So we can go to over. But that's. Oh, wait a second. That's important. And all trips. Oh, come on. I think that worked. Uh, uh, yeah, it hasn't. Wait. One. Anyway, it was default, no new exception. Menu. Entrance. Yup. You're done. Okay. Now I should be able to create a kind of flow for the launch of the game. That's against the machine. Just launched this. The starting state is just state. Starting state and state.enter. Now we're gonna make it public for trigger change state with, and it does change. Ah. Oh, come on. What? Oh. I'm just a bit slow. No, it's a little bit. Wait, maybe there's something better to do. Like, we remove this. Okay. And here, we actually try change the state, and we catch. So we're gonna say that we print the error, maybe. We try to change the state, and if it works, we can invoke. This way, actually it's not really an error. Yeah, it's not an error. Because sometimes we just want to block. And that makes sense. So technically speaking, we have to change state signified when after, so we first have to enter, I mean the exit, enter, then it's done, and it will fire I change the state so that the watch should change the state. So maybe there is a better way to go if we want everyone to be perfectly synchronized. Oh. But not. So. Yeah, maybe we can try it. Anya? Oh. What if trying to tidy everything a little bit? Let's see. Can I make a master? Master scene. Yay. Yep. So. Okay. Okay. So here we have the master. I don't know how long the game. Oh. So when you're ready, we can feel services. So well, register services, but not all the services. Just the one we need. Okay, what are the services we'll have? Main state machine. Okay, so let's register main state machine. We need to register a new main state machine. Okay, you register this. Okay. So what? I need to register other things, but maybe I want those things. Same machine. It sounds a little bit clunky for no reason that I'm not sure. So we create a new state machine, we create a starting state, just launched, starting state, and we enter state. Okay. Now what? Now we go in the first enter state. Right here. So we create a new method. Register services. Which call right here. Oh. I think we want to register cloud database, equipment database. Yeah. Why do we register the equipment factory? But yeah. Now the question is it actually useful for the main menu? Well, the thing is, it's not gonna be impacted by the save file. So we can load it at this point. It's fine. But technically speaking, maybe we want to wait for the game to be started before we do this. Are we thinking much? Ah. we're going to register a database. And register a equipment database. When the services are created, can say you're ready. So I go with contact. Actually, next. I think. Oh, maybe I can make it protected. Wait. State. And here we have a problem, do we? No. Just launch hides inherit. Yeah. Move this. And in just launch. Right here. Text. Change state to new. A new main menu state. Menu. And we set content. This looks fine. I'm not super sure, but it looks fine. So let's just try it again. So we open master, we register services, then we create a mainstay machine, which is registered. Now in the mainstay machine, create a starting state, which is just launched. We set the new state, and we enter the state. Do we actually fire signal? Yeah. Because we never know. Okay. So anyway, we create these new states. Enter state in just launched. Wait, just to be sure. Just launched. Yep. So we register services, car database, equipment database, and we change to main menu. So what I can do... Ah. Well, hi. Pink hand to you too. I'm frying my brain right now. Trying to figure out in what exact order things are going to happen. And I think that just because in my master node I use one line, like this one line creates a bunch of things. So what have I done so far? So yeah, there's not much to show you since last time, like it's the exact same thing. Since the last video you've seen, I've been working on the state machines, and those are... I don't remember if I'm allowed to swear around here. I think I do. Those are kind of very, very nasty. Like B word. Actually, can I still launch this? Or did I break it? Oh, it's fine. So yeah, it's exactly what I showed you with the low quality video, right? Like you can equip your items and it add cost to the deck. That's it. Now I'm trying to make the main state machine of the game, which will control the transitions from the main menu to the game, from the overworld to the combats. There's just so many things which happen as a consequence of creating a new main state machine. Now, eventually I could try something. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Oh no! Well, it's break time. Just gonna keep track of what I wanted to do. Yes, so creating the abstract state is done. Creating a few states. Try. Already game. I mean, game launch cycle transition. Yup. And next, I want to create a function in master to see what state we are in after the line. Register main state. I'm so hungry. I didn't have food. Oh wait, actually it's night now. I'm back. Yup. Ah, bloody ants. For real. So annoying. Definitely my less active break ever. But yeah, that's what they meant. Out of interest, would you buy your game and Steam eventually? Well, it depends. Because, you know, I could say, oh yeah, and then I'm like $60 down in my budget. But, you know, if you finish it, maybe. The thing is, I think you have to pay an upfront cost of $100 to register a game on Steam. To me, that's quite a lot at the moment. I mean, for you to register, right? Like, if I would do that with one of my games. Why am I so small? Oh yeah, actually looks fine. At the correct place. Stretching! And we go back. There we go. So I want to create a function in master to see what state we are in after the line register main machine. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Private void check state. I'm gonna create another one on state change, and here we take a actually, yeah. No, it's not. By using main state? No, I'm not gonna use main state. Don't worry, your game will cost $100, so when I buy it, you come back on that, right? So my answer is no. But yeah. I think it would be like the first game I see from someone who, I mean, from a subscriber of the channel, technically speaking, who told me they have a game to sell. It would be the first one. We have state, get type, and name. So here we want to register the event. So do I actually store it? What? Is a method which is not valid in the given context? Oh, okay, yes, I actually typed something very ugly. I'm gonna start. Who knows? You could have finished your old mobile game some time ago, sadly. Like the one we worked on together? Oh, Lonely Soul. Yeah, I remember it. Indeed, it was quite well rounded in general. You went very far on this one, for sure. For sure. We ended up in a loop where you remade everything. Well, that's... I'm not sure it's a bad thing. Okay, so if main state dot state... Ooh. Actually, we can go with is. Actually, right here, I just want to read. So, GD print the status. And here we go. Huh. I didn't expect this. Uh-huh. I'm gonna retry just to see if I'm crazy. Yeah. And eventually you will active something. Why, you don't underestimate the amount of thing you learn by doing, undoing, doing, undoing, doing, undoing. Oh, that makes sense. I don't check things. Because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be in main menu at this point. Yeah. Wait, what? Not long time ago, you got some outsourced work. In what direction? Did someone work for you, or the other way around? Both some coffee. If it is what I'm thinking about, it's... Yeah. You help with UI for an app on video. Okay, that's cool. That's some great experience working with other people. So there's a problem. I'm just going to go in here. Or at the end of the day, I've been making quite everything. What do you mean by everything? Could be a lot, could be not a lot. I mean, what was the scope? That's what. What? Oh, wait a second. Are you serious? What? What method is not implemented? Oh, maybe it's now. Wait, I'm busy making a terrible comical scene. In addition to UI on the scope, it was a platform. There weren't many games, you know, those party games where you connect to one lobby and play together. I see mini game party games, but never played one where you connect to a lobby. Okay, so first rule. I mean, I don't know how you. First rule of doing work for someone. If they don't pay, you don't do it. As in, if you end up doing more than what you were supposed to do, well. Okay, who the hell? Oh, I didn't save. But the point is, you can't leave this function with an exception. That's good to know. Anyway, I use still on Redot only for the jam. Otherwise, I am using the last version of Redot. I mean, whoever between the two has a C# web export first wins my heart. So Actually, I don't even know if they have. Oh no! What a surprise. So Redot isn't winning my heart today. Were there any C# related updates recently? Huh. I don't know. I don't think so. Because I think Godot 4.6. The only thing which was interesting. Wow, look at this. There's one commit. I think the only thing I was looking for, I mean, which seemed interesting, was this new node, which ended up being terrible. Come on. Well. True. There's this new node, I think. Yeah, the foldable container. And it seemed interesting on paper, but no. And I don't even know how it works. Uh, choo, 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 choo. So yeah, you can basically turn it on and on like this, on and off, which is decent if you don't know how to do it by yourself. But honestly, the main problem I've had with Godot UI in general is, imagine you have this foldable container here. I don't want it to just appear by magic. I want it to slide down. And this, oh boy, the complexity of this. I gave up, basically. I gave. Because, yeah, it's just a thing. Ooh. I hate it. So anyway, you don't see any usage of those in 99% you would like to add an. Exactly! That's the thing. I was so thrilled when I saw this in a changelog. When I noticed that it was animation crypto, I was very disappointed. I just remember that I have Evangelist. La 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 la. Sorry, I'm just answering a message because it started a conversation here. Da 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 da. Back to business. How's the time? 7 minutes in. Yep. Because I want to go back in master now and change this check state to be okay. I'm gonna be changing this a little bit. We're gonna create a main state. So it's saying there was a commit on a new version. You don't remember that adds an ability to change control related node size. Yeah, well, I'm trying to think if it is completely defeating the purpose of containers. Oh, position. So I'm gonna reread it then. There was a commit on a new version that adds the ability to change the control position. Change control related node position. I could take. Yes, so that you can clip and make them. Well, there's a trick actually. Here's what I did. I'm gonna show you. But it has its limits. But it works. Like you make a panel. Oh, I don't remember how I did that. But then you add a control in it. And then you have like a color rect. And because the color rectangle is within the control, you can move it around and you can make it slide in, slide out. And this control buffer helps. I think I made a video about this. I'm just sure I did a video about the like. I think at this one. I just don't want to. Yeah, I'm gonna grab it before it. Shh. Okay. So twins. Wait for the tween. Connect the tween. Yes, animating objects in containers. And I don't really know what I did. So yeah, I added a control. Yeah, texture button, physical space. And then you can move it around. It actually looks a little bit angry with the green cross. Why is there no audio? Yeah, add sound effect. But yeah. So it kind of works for some very, I mean, here it works because you have the texture rectangle having a very specific, so you can control thing, you know, you change the size of the control node because actually maybe there's a way to. You've been using this for 2 years plus. Well, Yeah. This is just this was posted on the 1st January. Wow. So maybe you got it from here. Who knows? Anyway. By the way, take a good look at this hair because tomorrow it's gone. I can't. Yeah, it's boring. It's annoying. I was remaking this. F. Yeah, F. I mean, it's gone at this length. So service locator dot register main state. And then I think I'm overthinking some things like threading, and it's a very terrible thing which I should not do right now. I will have to learn threading one of these days, but probably not now. So I'm gonna create a private void, which is gonna be waiting to create main menu. I'm gonna go to a go-to main. Well, I know it's a break, but we kinda got one right now. So we wanna go to main menu. Here. We're gonna check if main state dot state is menu. We do think go to. Otherwise, we watch. So on state changed. Main menu dot change state. Rename this. And what we do is go to and we now go to I think I just need to load the scene. So So right here, right here, we do. Huh. I think we need an export. Maybe not. We're gonna have the path to the scene. So we load the path. Load. Ah. And I just want to see something. Like, what if I have here a color rectangle? Just to say, I'm loading. I think so. So this weird blue is loading. And now I remove the child, so bar child is like get child. Fetches a child node by its index. I'm gonna flush. Just in case. So we Q3, we load the scene, and we add child. That seems okay. Oh, I know what I did here. Oh, we didn't even see it. That's cool. So the quit button works. Yay! Ah. Oh, I know what I need to do. 2 new states. Wow, it's difficult. New game and loading game. I'm gonna note that somewhere. Yeah, kind of though. Create 2 states, new save, and load save. Okay. Maybe I need a scene for the overworld. Yeah, we're gonna pose a little bit on the states because that's a make a basic scene for the overworld. Just to know we are here. Yeah. Oh, almost done. Oh. Actually remember I used to know how to play a bit of this music. It's actually very complicated because it's definitely not been created to be played by a human, but yeah. I'm gonna create a scene. I'm gonna put some buttons. Like something like a margin container with this the texture rectangle of size 64 maybe. Actually a little bit more. Maybe that's too big, I don't know. It's time to fetch images. Yeah, that's the best I have so far. I'm gonna take it. Are you coming? Oh, come on, you really think you're gonna take that much? Why is it not? Huh. Actually, I'm gonna put the margin to. Eh. Okay. So I'm gonna create a circle. Ugh. Actually, it's not that bad. Wait. Eh. Okay, like this. Perfect. I don't need a stroke. And I need just a little bit of... Oh, whoa. And we're gonna make this white. Why is it so high? That's a little bit weird. But whatever. What if I put it... I'm mildly satisfied. Yeah. Okay, I'll take it. So we're gonna have another texture rectangle. Bottom right. And as soon as too big. Wait a second. Where's the bloody eye? Where's the eye? Huh. What? The hell? Okay, Elfium, if you have any idea why... Actually, it could be a Redot thing. Like, I had a problem with the cards too. Some things don't register in the SVG. Like, I have to export it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. I registered this thing as a SVG, and as you can see, it doesn't have the effects, right? And I did the same thing. I created an SVG, which is this guy, right? And that SVG in Redot is this. So it could be a Redot thing, like a Redot bug. At 2:17, I'm gonna note that so I can eventually send them. Re-export. The thing is, like, I saved it this way. Okay, I want to try something. Oh, that would be cool. Can I convert this to... I don't know. Oh, that worked. Re-export, I mean, right here. Okay, let's try. Let's put it back as a text. So text, I'm lost. The text, you don't get the text out. But you said re-export. When you say export, like, is saving enough? Because I'm not exporting technically. Yeah. But yeah, technically making this a path works. So how does it look? Not so good. Not so good. They all look terrible. Anyway, there's no point to say sprite as yeah, probably. It's just easier to edit. Because let's say, okay, here it doesn't look good. But what if I export this guy as a PNG? But of the right size. Wait a sec. What if I make it a... what size are you? 96. I'm pretty sure it looks as bad. Okay, hello, mister. Ew. But it looks way better here. Why are SVG so bad? I don't get it. Wait, should I make this a button? Oh, you're gone. It doesn't. Because of anti-aliasing. Aliasing. I don't know. Aliasing. I have an idea. What is the background color? Oh, it's not gonna. I think I need to. Or I could just have. Ah, it doesn't. Or maybe from this guy. Yes. Okay. So it's 242424. Oh no, I don't want to close OBS. Thank you. Okay. So you. I do this. Like another one. White one. And it's not even about SVG in Godot, you as PNG, but you might have to... Yes, the SVG, I mean, I think the problem here is that Godot is downsizing the SVG because it is 512, while the PNG is like a calculated downgrade of, I mean, downward selection. That makes sense? That might be the solution, in the reason. Oh, what am I? Color. And I don't remember the size it's supposed to have. It's supposed to be 32. So I'm gonna export it. We do. Really? Okay, I do this. Use texture multiply by 2, then you need downscale by 2. And how is that best? And that's not really my domain of expertise. Oh, I forgot. Become a path. Wait. I'm not even supposed to... There. Oh! So... Okay, let's try some. File. Document properties. 64 by 64. And then I everything, center it, downsize it like this, maybe more. No, this. Yes, I export as 2. Then here, place, and it looks a little bit blurry, doesn't it? I'm just curious. What if I open this guy? Export as 60. Okay. think I didn't read it all. Image is 128. You said 260. Okay, I didn't read it fully. I think it looks better. Okay. Now, is the backpack good enough? Or do I have to change it? Okay, so I'm gonna download the back. Actually, I don't have to download. Oh. Backpack. Why do you do that to me all the time? I just want this by default. I know there's a way. I used to have this in the past. Okay, so document properties, pixels, 96. And can I make it automatically scale? I'm gonna make it. Yeah, like you can't make it get size of the page. But that's fine. So we're gonna export this. Actually, I don't need to export it. I don't touch. I go back here. And swoosh. No. Oh yeah, it was this thing. Wait, what? Oh. Eh. That's a joke. Well, actually, it doesn't do anything. Being a button doesn't help. Wait, what? I know. Okay, we made it. Woo! It looks good. Wait, why is it this big? Meh, whatever. Actually, oh no. Alright, I'm gonna. Can I go back? So. I'm actually not sure where I'm going next. Wait, isn't this a little bit too big? What size is it? Oh, it's fine. Okay, never mind. Well, eventually I could work on this specific menu opening. I don't know. I don't feel like it. I don't want to work on menus and UI right now. I could bind the main menu script to unload itself. It seems like it's X superior to Y. No, it's actually very much a square. Like it's 96, 96, and 96. Like it's because it's a little bit wider. Maybe that's why it's an optical illusion. Yeah. It's not stretched. I don't think it is. Oh. Wait, no, it's not. Stretch mode to tile. Trying to create some magic here. Ew. We'll keep aspects centered. See, keep aspects. Aha, I can flip it. No, if I ignore size, it goes wee. Oh, it doesn't. Like, everything I'm changing right now does absolutely nothing. Maybe your screen's bad. I'm using the break. How long is the break? 1 minute. Actually, no more birds. I don't think it goes through the stream sound. It's too low. Oh, and I want to change my key. Let's go. Changing the keys. Maybe there's a way to add a mask to my little window capture here so that the corners are a little bit rounded. I don't know about that. Like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna check that another time. So, back to stretching. Let's see. I was talking about connecting signals for the main menu or something. Like right here. Wow, it's so old potato. I'm afraid it breaks everything. But yeah, whatever. Yes, main menu is literally the first thing I did, and I think I expected to use SQL, which I'm not gonna do. But technically, this is not necessary anymore. Oh, by the way, Alfium, I think this is a video I did only in French. So I'm gonna show you right now this. This script right here. I'm actually gonna send it to you. Oh, it's C#, but you can make it in JDScript, I think. I'm gonna send it to you anyway. I'm gonna show you exactly what it is used for. You just put this script somewhere within your project. And what it does is here, for example, does that work? Can I run this scene? Yes. So I'm gonna go in inventory view. Seems like minor. It definitely is. With 10 line of codes, it's a minor. Let's go in the equipment view, for example. Take this, and no, bad example. Inventory view. Yes, let's remove the Greek. So it's just throw errors like this, like here. Inventory view as a missing dependency. So here I know that my scene inventory view has a missing dependency because one export is not assigned. So I can put it back. Because, you know, missing export is like very common error in Godot. But it doesn't just work like this. You have to do one step extra. And what that step extra is... What has that? Right here, for example. I have 3 export values. So what I do is this line. I export check if it is null, and I send all 3 exports to check them one by one and see if they are null or not. So there's probably a JDScript variant of this. I could try to do it and send it to you. But it's been a lifesaver for me. Great, great, great. Okay, new game pressed. I think I actually have to keep working on the states a little bit. So that I can go to... okay, main menu. State. And Overworld. Quite interesting, but you do exports really rarely. Well, I did too. But I realized for a few reasons that using export is actually pretty good in terms of time, I mean, usually it depends if you're using get node, like on ready or not. Because when you use get node on ready, which is what I used to do a lot, very much a lot, you kind of have to wait for the node to be ready for this to happen. And when you use export, you have access to all the nodes right from unpacking of the scene. And most of the time you want it at that time. But that's creating scenes with code mostly. I don't know if you do that a lot or not. I should be fine right here. Okay, let's go see what happens when we click on New Game Press. Yeah, we're not gonna open a database. No, no. I'm gonna grab the main state, I guess. Yeah. And now that we have this guy, we can switch. So, right now, your script can't find your node that you referred it on ready. It's the first time I ever see. Do you use unique path? Or do you do it the hard way? What am I doing? What the hell is this? Wow. Ugly as hell. None of them work. You will have to show me. Okay. But if you directly use person node, it works. So person node works, but get node doesn't work. Uh-huh. That's a little bit concerning. Yep. I have no idea. Honestly, I'm thinking about creating a facade. Yeah, it can't be this. I mean, we're not gonna create a facade. No, no, no. But we're going to right. Actually, I don't know how to organize this. It's just too much. Public void create. Create saves. Gonna go here. Apps. Save. And right here, I have to update everything. If I use this, do you put it at the right? Yeah, you don't really care. So just launched does nothing here. Actually, you can throw an error. Or just do nothing. But, ain't on you. You're the guy. Did I make this private? Am I this stupid? Public void. Save. And there we go. Overwrite. So. Did you send me something? Because I said. Oh no, a notification. Yep. That's for later. Wait. So creating save. Change state to over. And actually there. Now I'm a little bit curious. Who is responsible for this? I think I know. What if I go in master? Well, actually, wait a second. I need to nothing. If I go in master, I create a scene switch. I'm questioning whether the just launched state should do everything upon entering, or if it should wait for an external input. That's a good question. I could wait for an external input. I'm thinking hard. What? It's like this main state machine script is gonna get so huge. I but I could avoid it. Why is the music gone? Like you're wondering if I'm still here? Yes. Really? You posed in the middle? Oh come on. I'm quite blanking. That's okay. I think right here the problem is that I mean it's not really a problem. I'm definitely overthinking, but I'm kind of investing in the future rather than all in this game jam. But the point is, I could use a scene switcher. Okay, I think I have an idea. I think I have an. I'm just gonna do this at the correct time because I took a break. And I'm here. Okay. So we're gonna go in master. We're going to create we're gonna change this. And we're gonna say game is Lily. Okay. So what if I create a node which I name scene switcher? I could add a script to it. Game So what about a private main station? So ready? Already we will do that. Perfect. And then wanna watch. I wanna watch the state. All good, all good. Actually, I wanted to. Okay. And we can switch on. I could use main state actually. Oh, I think I can make something interesting. What if I make a dictionary of T? No, type declaration, class interface type array, and a string. I'm gonna name this theme. Yeah, let's try. The first type is gonna be just launched. And the scene is gonna be this. Oh. That's weird saving this as. Actually, I'm not gonna use just. I'm gonna use main money. Okay, you don't want this. Let's see this service again. Well, oh, maybe it's type off. So main money. What is it? Overworld. So we have the scenes, and we should be able to load them. Um, okay, interesting. I don't have a loading view, but that's okay. So anyway, we're going to forage children. What are you doing? Oh. So first we flush and we add. So var vaccine. Scenes. Type of state. Oh, why not? Well, yeah, duh. Oh, it's state.get type. That sounds good. Or that looks good. We don't really care what it is. Just say it's a node. Actually, it's... Yeah, we don't care. So, big brainstorming. I need this to be part of master. So, master needs to be aware of sync switcher. Okay. Export check it. We register the services. Not here. We're going to do this tree. We do register the services. We register main state, and we don't go to main menu. Remove this. That goes away. And on ready. Actually, can is here. I think it's okay. On ready. Okay. Let's see. Main state machine. Oh, I think I know what I should be doing. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm so not gonna do that. Okay. I'm gonna share this with you guys, though it might be a little bit too blurry in my head so I can explain it fully. But I think what should happen is having a factory which builds the state machine and creates a few different facades which are registered as services, And then those services will interact with the same machine behind it. Well, not now. Definitely not. It's a public void. What was I doing? I was doing... Yeah. I don't know how to phrase this. I'm gonna say launch game or complete launch. Nah, let's go with launch. Eh. I could rename the state booting. Eh. Yep. So register. And you're gonna take whatever is in end state. Yes. Yes, but I don't want to open. So we'll have launch. And I'm just gonna copy paste this. And adventures. Good. So now, master, when ready, goes with main state, and it calls launch. So it goes call launch in main state machine. We get state, and right here, register service, change state. Oh, state creates save in overworld. Yeah, you know what? Keep it like this. I don't care. Inventory that destroys never used? Debug? Service inventory not found. Make sure all services. Oh yeah, that's an old. Okay. Let's go. Even key main state on menu was not present. Okay, I can hear that. Or maybe like the get type. Nah. I'm not gonna stay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Good. And the music is like going with it. I love it. It works. Yay. I think I'm not so close from... Actually, I'm far from getting... Well, it's actually... Why are you... Wait, what's going on? Why are you sending notifications? Uh-huh. Yeah, maybe that's gonna be all I'll be streaming today. And I should have a break and go eat. So you guys, it was fun. Lots of fun. And say goodbye to the hair. It's gonna be gone. And I will see you, well, tomorrow. I hope I can get motivated. Oh, it's actually this late. Anyway, I'll be going, so no camera. And yeah, guys, take care. I will see you later.